Hello, Elite Lifers. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. Today I have more exciting news for you from a spa in Duluth, Georgia. You know, I'm always trying to bring you information on new health things and new spas that will be beneficial to your health. So I'm standing with Juan, and he's the manager of the JeJu Spa.
Hello.
And today we're going to show you some of the igloos that are within JeJu and the health benefits that you will derive from each of them. Juan, why don't you tell us a little bit about JeJu Spa? Where did the name JeJu come from? It's a Korean base?
It is Korea based. You know, when I was talking to my boss when I first came here to start, I was wondering why the name was called, why it was called. She had gave me an explanation telling me, well, JeJu is from the name of my island. When I had came here, I had an idea, and she created something from little to big. And, you know, it's a little time it took just to build the place, and then we started showing shows here. And it kind of grew into more of a bigger name for everyone. And, you know, people from different countries, different towns, different cities came down here to visit.
Okay.
And when that became one after another, everyone started knowing this place a little bit more, and people started coming to realize to what this place really does for you and how you benefit from it when you come here.
Okay, so she's actually from JeJu,
Yes.
which is an island in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? Okay, so she brought their culture here and incorporated it into this spa. Is that
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, so from what I understand, you have different rooms here that you guys call igloos, and each room has a different benefit for your well-being, correct?
It sure does.
Okay, that sounds awesome. So this one is actually called the Jewel Sauna. Can you tell us a little bit about
I
this
can,
one?
but, you know, I'm not going to be able to tell you off the top of my hand, but I will be able to tell you guys a little bit about it. When you come into this room, you basically, when you're walking in, you see a nice igloo from the outside, but when you go inside, you see a bunch of different stones. Now, with that being said, when you walk in there, it's really nice. It has a very great decor and very nice decoration of everything else that is imported from the island.
Okay.
They have different pictures and different sightings inside.
Okay.
But with that being,
what are the temperatures and the?
for this one, it'll be like 140, I believe.
Ooh,
140, 145.
So that's quite warm.
So it's
okay.
heating up, you know.
Okay. And it says here there's semi-precious stones and crystals.
And include MS as well.
Okay, and those I guess are supposed to have health benefits for
They have
your
great
body.
healing and calming power.
calming,
So they do
okay.
help you relax and chill a little bit more than usual.
Okay.
You know, if you're usually coming home from a long day and you're uptight and ready to go, and it helps you calm you down just a little bit and keeps you in a little bit more rear focus.
Okay.
It also has a good thing for your mind and glowing of your powers for your body.
Oh, nice.
So it does really help a lot.
Okay. So let's look at the next igloo here, and
Alright.
we'll give you some health benefits of that one as well. Okay, so now we're in front of the salt igloo, which I find very intriguing because I have heard of salt rooms before. So to know that there's one inside the spa, it piques my curiosity and with some of the health benefits that you can derive from this igloo.
You know, I'm going to tell you, this one's actually personally my favorite. I like to come here a lot. When I'm having home with my wife and everything, she's at home. She's usually stressed out, and I'm pretty stressed out for my days. So I do come here a lot, and usually I hit the steam room, and then I come straight to the salt sauna.
Okay.
Salt sauna, the reason why I come to it is because it helps relieve my stress, helps with my cardio and my vascular system, which, I mean, for a lot of people is a really great thing, especially for the runners out there who like to run, go out for marathons and stuff.
That's right.
It also helps with it. It also helps with your dead skin cells, which is a lot of things that have beneficial effects for your body.
Yeah.
You know, if you like glowing, if you like going out and you like your skin looking good, this is a perfect way to do it.
Okay. So is this whole igloo just has salt all over?
Actually, no, I was thinking it was kind of the same thing. You know, it's for me, it's kind of an extra thing I guess they wanted to put for the room, but for the back of it, when they're heating up the water, it has salt inside the water, so it becomes a salt sauna. So when it evaporizes, it makes the heat hotter, and the dry sauna becomes even more dry, and it makes it just, you know, it has a salt effect to it.
Okay. And how long would you say people stay in each room? Up to?
It really depends, you know. Some people are used to the heat and some people aren't. You know, this sauna is up to 170 degrees, so it's really hot.
That is
It's really
warm.
intense for the people who do not, like, if you're not from the southern part or you're not from the southeast part, you're not used to heat.
So you might not be able to stay in there too long
You might not even
at
be able to
all.
stay unless you have a thermal bottle or something to be able to keep yourself cooled off. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to stay in there more than like 20-30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that even sounds long. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the next igloo.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, now we're in front of the gold and silver igloo. Who doesn't want a little gold and silver in their lives? So Juan, can you tell us a little bit about this igloo?
I can, but I'm not going to be able to give you a full detail on it, but I am going to let you know that it is a wonderful room. It's at 140 degrees. It's not as hot as the last one we just went over. But this one has, when you walk inside, it'll be like gold and silver bricks you'll see. Not actual gold and silver, but it's the effect of everything else that you'll see from gold and silver, you know. And with that being said, everything you look inside, when you look up, it has decorations and everything inside. It also helps with your body for like when you're coming home and you have neurosis or anything going on. It helps with those kind of things. If you see right here, it helps with the never stability of poison. And it also helps with the concentration of the poison and the neurosis.
Okay. Very interesting. And what is the temperature in this one?
140.
140. So
Yeah.
not quite as hot as the salt one.
Nope.
Okay. And I also wanted to mention to you guys, this floor feels wonderful. It's heated and you're not allowed to have on shoes in this area. And it feels so good. And there are people that actually come out here and just kind of lay down and relax on the floor as well. So now we're in front of the ice igloo, which you're gonna wanna use after coming out one of those rooms. Juan, you wanna tell us a little bit about the ice room?
You know, I don't mind. With that being said, the ice room is actually a really good room to cool off if you have a lot of heat going on and you're sweating a lot profusely. When you walk in this room, you're going to feel like everything that you got done before is going to go away. You're going to feel like you're in a brand new room. Your body feels brand new, feels refreshed. Now, the reason why we call it the cold room is because, you know, my favorite thing about it is it has two penguins sitting in as soon as you walk through the doors.
Okay.
And it's an amazing thing because the art and, like I said, the detail they put into these rooms, it really captures a lot of things from Jeju Island.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, when you walk in here, the reason why it's a cold room is for the fact that when you're hot, it helps contract all your pores so your skin stays healthy and resilient from every other benefit, so you're not having your pores stick out, them blackheads and everything else that goes on your skin.
Okay. And what's the temperature in there?
This one's about 40, 50 degrees.
Okay. And I see there's two doors. Why are there?
The reason the two doors are there is to help make sure we keep majority of the cold air in. So when people go in there, they can stay cold instead of staying regular room temperature.
Okay. So guys, you will love this one when you're outside in hot Atlanta air. Come in here to the ice room. It'll be perfect. Okay, so Juan, I see we're in front of the baked clay room. So why is that called baked clay room?
To be honest, I can tell you so many different beneficials from this one. Like, it helps with the blood circulation, also with your depleted muscle oxygen and the rich blood cells in you. It helps increase them, and it helps fix and recover your body from a long day of stress.
Okay.
You know, and with that being said, when you're coming in here, you're getting a little more of the benefits than the same amount you would probably get from the salt sauna. You'd probably be getting this one. Those two are like the two best out of the whole sauna, I'd pretty much say.
So is there clay on the walls or?
Yes, actually, if you look on the ceiling, you'll see everything the way they put it. They put the texture of clay, but when they move through it with your hands and with other little little plates, they look like they just left everything so people knew it was clay that was made out of.
Okay. And what's the temperature in there?
This one would be at about 135.
Okay. So it's still a little warm, but you can always go to the ice room. So how many more igloos? Well, so these aren't really igloos though. These are
more
rooms.
like
Huts. Okay. So how many more are there?
We actually have about two more to go through.
Two more. Gosh, you guys have a lot of different little igloos, huts, rooms to visit to help
try to give everyone a
increase your
variety.
health. Yeah, I love it. Okay, let's look at the next one.
All right, sounds good.
So this, guys, this is called the charcoal room. And again, like the salt room, this really intrigues me because I've heard a lot of health benefits regarding the charcoal room and the salt room. So Juan, do you want to tell us about the health benefits of the charcoal room? Oh, and one last thing, I actually had to take a peek in there because like I said, I heard a lot about the charcoal rooms and it's very pretty. It is very warm, but there's charcoal on most of the wall, and it's just a very relaxing room.
All right, so a lot of people who go out to restaurants and you go out and go with their husband, their boyfriends, and whoever they're going out with, they like to look good and all their skin look healthy and fresh. Well, they got that aloe vera and everything else they use for their body. Well, this is another way of putting it into your system terms where you can actually help your body recover from all the pores, blackheads, and everything else. The charcoal room helps build up body toxins. It helps get rid of them. Also, it helps you increase the resistance to all other body toxins that you have and all other diseases that you can get.
Okay.
And with that being said, like I said, the charcoal also helps stimulate all the pores so everything comes out of them. You don't have a lot of blackheads that come out or any other pimples that come along with it.
Okay. And what's the temperature in here?
The temperature will be about 115 for this one.
115.
Yes,
so
it's not too hot, but it's nice and warm.
Okay. Okay. So, and you have one more room?
I have one more that we can continue with.
Okay.
And after that, the other two, you'll have to come here and see for yourselves.
Okay.
Because those two rooms, those are intense, and they're going to help you build up your body for the heat.
Oh, so, yeah. Okay, let's talk about that room after we visit the last hut. So we're here in front of the last igloo here at JeJu, and this one is called the Jade Igloo. And I imagine the walls are filled with jade.
You would guess right. So the thing about this one is when you walk inside, it's going to have a lot of jades around it. Another thing that I really do like about this one, it helps with the metabolism. As a big guy,
oh, that's good.
My metabolism, I try to increase everything. I try so I can eat more, Big guy. Look, I'm tall and big. I got to eat. So this does help me with my metabolism. It helps grow a little bit more my hunger so I'm able to eat more, but also stay less and not grow as much in there. And with people who have arthritis or bone problems or having back or any type of issue with their muscles hurting a lot more or their bones hurting, this is a great place to come lay. It's not too hot, but it's perfect. It helps recover a little bit from the arthritis so you're not feeling that much pain.
Okay.
And from everything else for other things that you need help with, like your blood circulation, is also another issue that people do have. So they do like to come here and get their blood circulation going.
Okay. And the temperature in this room?
This one will be the least but less hottest. It'll be 110.
110? Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about the steam sauna here? Because
I can. I really can. That's one of my favorite rooms.
Okay.
I like to go sit in there for about 40 minutes. I know for some people that's a long time because it's almost 200 degrees.
How many?
200 degrees.
Oh.
It's really hot. I mean, if people can't handle it, I usually suggest bringing a thermal bottle with them. It helps keep you cooled down and keeps you relaxed along with being in there, be able to sit back. And usually people, when they put their back against the wall, it's really hot.
Really?
For me, I just like to sit back, let that steam hit my back, and when it heats up my back, just sit there and it goes back to being warm.
And how long are you in there?
40 minutes, just about.
Wow.
I like to sit in there with a nice cold bottle of thermal water, and then I'm straight for the day. That helps me. After I get out of there, I go straight to the shower, and I sit in there for a good minute and hit the cold tub.
So it's about 40 minutes, the tops that a person would be able to take in that room?
It really depends on the person, how skinny you are, how big you are, and how much heat you can handle.
Oh, okay.
I'm from, up north, so I'm used to that kind of heat.
Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, next I want to go to one of my favorite features here at JeJu, and that's the swimming pool. So as you can see, we're in the beautiful pool area now, and Juan is just going to tell us about some of the other services that you can receive here at JeJu.
With along having all these services and all these other things for saunas, we also are a family-oriented place. So when you guys do want to come down, you can bring your kids and everywhere else and bring them down. They can enjoy the nice cool pool that we have. It's heated, and it's also great for them hot days that we got going on. Along with that being said, we do have a restaurant in the back. So kids, we do have kid food. We have chicken tenders, chicken strips, cheese sticks, all the things kids love to have, like they get greasy. So they do love them kind of foods. Now we do also have Korean original dishes that are straight from Korea. My boss made sure that things were taken care of for food-wise.
Okay.
Now with that being said, we also do have other services like foot reflexology, which helps with all the pressure points in your body. That being said, you can get all of them done And when you're done, you're gonna feel like a whole brand new person. When you're walking, instead of feeling all that pain and all that pressure on the bottom of your foot, you're not gonna feel nothing. It's gonna feel brand new. Like I said, if you can handle pain, you can pretty much be here and get all these things done. Now, we also do have body massages. Within body massages, we have 3 different types. We have acupressure, deep tissue, and Swedish.
So what's the acupuncture body massage?
Acupressure. We don't have acupuncture, no needles.
Acupressure, okay.
Acupressure we have where they'll basically get in the deepest part of your back and part of your bodies where they're going to get all the nicks and knocks out, so you're not feeling all stressed. It's going to be sore for 1 or 2 days, but you're going to feel brand new. It's going to be it's a very tough massage.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people can't handle it, but you know, the people who can, the people who play sports or who go out and play sports at home or with their family, or they got hurt or they fell down some stairs, that's a good place to get rid of all those pains and things that you got going on here.
And how long does that massage last?
That massage lasts an hour. We have one for $100 an hour, and we have ones for an hour and a half, which is $140.
Okay. And the other massages?
The foot massage is $60 an hour. Not very expensive, but they're the best massages you can get out of town.
Okay.
A lot of the town can't offer what we offer. We offer family warranty at a place. We have restaurant. We have massages. We have everything you need when you come in here. You're set for the day. You can even stay the night here.
Okay. And what are the other 2 massages called?
The other 2 massages that we have is the deep tissue and the Swedish.
The deep tissue. Okay, so which one is the most relaxing?
Swedish. I would relax. If you want just a relaxing where you're falling asleep on the table and enjoying the massage.
That's what I want.
Swedish.
Okay.
That'd probably be the best way to go.
Well, I'm going to come back for that Swedish massage. And thank you so much for allowing us to tour this beautiful
No problem. I always love to give a nice tour for everyone.
Thank you. Bye, Elite Lifers.